Justice Knight, mildly popular YouTube Trumptard, goes on racist rant during his last episode of his horse-faced Megadeth's wife's popular broadcast. He suggested the likes of former First Lady Michelle Obama, former Vice President Kamala Harris, and former White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre should. Well, I'll let him say it. You'll hear it straight from the source in just 1 minute. But first, I want you to know that this is raw and uncut footage. If you are sensitive or triggered by such racist filth, please hit the mute button. Either way, if you would hit the like and subscribe buttons, it would be greatly appreciated. Comment below. And here we go in his own voice.
You know, the likes of Karine Jean-Pierre, the likes of Kamala Harris, the likes of Michelle Obama should better be served to just be quiet. When you're, you know, the likes of Karine Jean-Pierre, the likes of Kamala Harris, the likes of Michelle Obama should better be served to just be quiet. When your
Giving back
party
a
is
big helping of the propaganda these idiots put out daily, Lisa, the real star of the family, stumbles her way through word salad mispronunciations and incoherent babble at every opportunity to sensationalize and fear-monger. Justice obviously acts as Lisa's version of Goebbels, and she is Hitler. There are times I wonder if maybe she is hitting the old pervert. What follows is an analysis of the madness. Please share this out to expose
In
the
the age
propaganda.
of digital media, propaganda doesn't need to shout. It just needs to show. Channels like Restricted Republic have mastered this subtle art, using thumbnails and imagery to manipulate perception before a single word is spoken. Their formula is simple but effective. Take a black political figure, Kamala Harris, Karine Jean-Pierre, Michelle Obama, and frame them with exaggerated expressions, harsh lighting, and red-lettered warnings like "No hiding" or "exposed." These aren't just stylistic choices. They're psychological triggers designed to evoke fear, suspicion, and anger. But it doesn't stop with politicians. When covering civil unrest, these channels often use images of black individuals in moments of chaos, looting, shouting, running, stripped of context and repeated across videos. The result? A visual shorthand that equates blackness with violence and disorder. This is emotive framing, and it's one of the most powerful tools in modern propaganda. It bypasses critical thinking and implants gut-level reactions. Over time, it conditions viewers to associate certain faces with danger and others with trustworthiness, often along racial lines. The danger isn't just misinformation. It's the normalization of bias through repetition. When fear becomes a filter, truth becomes irrelevant. This isn't just about thumbnails. It's about the stories we're told without words, and the ones we start to believe.
A call for accountability and reflection ****. Lisa, you've spoken publicly about your past, how in your younger years you relied on Snap and even resorted to shoplifting to survive. If that account is sincere, then you know firsthand what desperation feels like. You know what it means to be pushed to the margins, to make impossible choices just to eat. That experience should have deepened your empathy, not hardened your judgment. So how do you now justify referring to people as Snap people with disdain? How do you balk at the number of individuals receiving food assistance, as if they're all lazy, fraudulent, or looking for an excuse to rob, loot, and pillage? Worse still, how do you justify using distorted, fear-mongering images, often of black individuals in moments of crisis, to reinforce racist narratives and incite panic? You may say you're not racist. You may even point to a black friend. But racism is most insidious when it's invisible, when it hides behind coded language, selective outrage, and the illusion of meritocracy. It thrives when people who've risen above use their stories not to build bridges, but to burn them behind them. And here's the bitter truth. You get to deny racism while embodying it, profit from its fear, and build a platform on its coded language. How insidious that the very system you claim to expose is the one you've mastered and monetized. If your past is real, then you should be the first to defend those still struggling. If it's performative, an attempt to assimilate into a narrative of exceptionalism, then it's even more dangerous. Either way, your rhetoric harms real people. It stigmatizes poverty, it weaponizes race, and it betrays the very experience you claim to have lived. We need voices that speak truth to power, not ones that punch down. I urge you to reflect on the impact of your words, not just on your audience, but on the communities you target. Thomas Sami Johnson.